welcome back and welcome to this mid-year reset. And yes, I just realized recently that the beginning of June does not equal the middle of the year, but hey, we're gonna reset anyway. We're a month early, but hey, we're just ahead of the game, okay? And also, December does not count as a month, I've decided. It's the holidays, it's the end of the year, everyone is busy running around, focusing on family. If you think about it, this actually makes a lot of sense to do it in June versus July. It's noon on Sunday. I just finished all of my typical weekly chores like laundry and tidying up. I'm here at Publix. I'm gonna do some grocery shopping. That'll be like my last weekly thing. And then we're gonna do deep cleaning areas that I haven't cleaned in months and decluttering and resetting. And I'm excited to take you guys along. So let's go grocery shopping and then get started on our mid-year reset. Okay guys, we're back from the store. This is $200 worth of groceries. Oh no. A lot of the basic stuff. I'll show you some new stuff that we've been getting. So these are $7.50 and they're fresh chicken breast with vegetables. So we got 4 of those. We got fresh meatballs. AJ's cranberry almond was buy one get one, and these are so expensive. These are like $9 for 6 bars. So I stocked up on those. Lunch meats. AJ got a chicken tender sub, and then I also wanted to try this flavor of the kombucha. I also wanted to try these like quick whole grain sides because I find myself not wanting to eat white rice but not being too lazy to make brown rice. So I'm gonna try these and see if I like them. And then of course I got a couple of my tuna creations. I was also out of micellar water, so I stocked up on that. But the price of groceries right now is just so insane. I can't believe it just keeps going up and up and up. So before I put this away, I need to clean my fridge, and this is on my to-do list anyway. So there's this little like water leakage that came in here, so that's been driving me crazy for months. So I'm gonna try to actually deep clean this and make it spotless. Okay guys, it's 1:30. The fridge clean out took me way longer than I expected, but I'm about to show you the finished product. AJ is tackling the hole in the wall, and I just finished wiping down the counter because this was absolutely chaotic. So he was able to figure out how to get this out, and I cleaned it, and now it's spotless, and I'm so happy because that's been driving me crazy. And I consolidated all of our sauces into the doors because there were like a million here. So this is nice and clean, really happy about that. And that is only one item on our to-do list, so we have to keep it going. And I don't want to stop because if I stop, I will get tired. So next up, I want to clean the inside of my washer. This is really gross, you guys, but it happens, okay? So every couple of months, we get this like grime buildup on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, of our washer. So unfortunately, I'm out of baking powder or baking soda. Normally, I would run hot water and then put a bunch of baking soda and scrub it with a sponge, but I don't have that. But I do have these little scrub pads that we use in the kitchen. So I'm going to run hot water and then scrub away with this. But this hurts my hands and we don't have gloves. So I'm gonna use a plastic bag and go like this. Let me know if your guys' wash machines get like this, like get all crusty on the inside. I don't know if it's because this is an older model. This one came with the house and we never replaced it, but I don't know if that's normal or not. Okay, I just remembered that I do have vinegar, so I feel like a little bit of vinegar will help. Okay, I need to pick me up. So I'm gonna make my signature peanut butter chocolate protein smoothie. Protein powder, peanut butter, water, and I'm gonna add a date because we have these from the farmer's market, and I love dates in my smoothies. I'm also gonna add a shot of decaf espresso because I feel like that will make it taste really yummy. I'm adding ice. I almost forgot, this is very important, half of a frozen banana. Here it is. I put a little cinnamon on top for artistic effect, and this is my favorite all-time smoothie. I can have this every single day. You guys have to try it. All right, next up, I'm going to clean our Nespresso machine and clean the inside of the tank with actual soap because I never do that. And then clean this little part here that gets all like crusty and gross because the coffee drips on it. And I'm also gonna finish up some of the dishes in the sink here. Okay, somehow I am cold, so I put on my sweatshirt, but I am gonna move on to the next thing. I took about a 10-minute break just to like catch my breath, but I have to keep going. I've been putting off cleaning this office for months now. I keep saying that I'm gonna do it and I never do. So there's a bunch of books here that I need to donate because we don't need all these books. This is the only book storage that we have in the house besides a couple here that I have like for decoration, and I just have to organize these papers. These papers have been sitting here. This is where we keep all of our important documents. So I need to finally put those papers somewhere in there and then declutter all of this. And I'm also thinking to put that painting up here. Originally we were gonna put it behind AJ's desk, but it doesn't look good right there. So I'm thinking to put it right here. Let me see how that would look. I can't see. Okay, for example, we have the handbook for ceramic, glass, and stone tile installation. Are we ever gonna read this? No. And it's the 2017 manual. We were babysitting a cat or a dog. I don't remember which pet we were babysitting, but they completely chewed up this book. So, English grammar guide. I don't remember where this is from. 12 questions to ask before you get married. This is actually a really good book. Highly recommend, but I don't need it anymore, so I'm gonna donate that. The Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. I didn't actually end up reading this, and I tried it several times and I couldn't get into it. I know it's like such a popular book, but I just couldn't get into it. Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I'm keeping this. This is such a good book, and I want to pass this down to like my kids or somebody. These are two books that we saw at Barnes and Noble one day, Economics and Politics in Quotes. I don't know why we got it. I think we thought that we would like casually pick it up and read a couple pages, but like the FFR, that never happens. I like to keep books that I really enjoy or that I want to lend to other people, but like books that I'll never read, I just don't need to keep them. Oh, this is a really good book for women only. If you are in a relationship, even if you're not, this is such a good book to read because it tells you like how men's brains work. And there's also a corresponding one for men to read about women, and this is so good. Like, I'm gonna keep this because I need to. It's like dirty though, there's like stains on it. I will try to link this if I remember. You have to read this if you're like in a relationship or just are curious about that stuff. Then I have several novels that I really enjoyed. So I'm gonna keep the novels, and just basically I just wanted to free up a little bit of space. So these are the books that I'm donating from here. And I also found my old notebook from when I was working at my dad's. If you guys were watching from that time, you remember my note-taking method or like my to-do list method where I would write everything down, circle things that I had to do that day, and then highlight them once they were done. I loved that method, especially for a job where you have like so many various things that you can't forget to get done. This was like such a rock hard method. Rock hard? What is the thing I'm trying to say? Like a core thing that like made me feel good, and it was one of you guys that recommended this method to me. Why does this make me emo? My notebooks were crazy from my dad's. All right, so we're done with that. Now I have all of these papers that I have to go through and keep any that are important. A lot of car documents because we've done a lot of car transactions lately. Ugh. Let the light shine on me. Ooh. All right, got 2 piles here. I've got the Audi, I've got the Ford F-150, I've got the new A5, and I've got the tax pile. Taxes. That's the big brother. Brother, where's my super suit? By the way, when I bought my car, it gave me all of the documents on a little thing. How high tech is that? So I just keep that in this folder. Done. Also, you guys, I wanted to remind you about my all-time favorite hair care products that ever existed in this entire universe. And you guys have been loving them too. I get so many messages from you guys that you've tried Ouai products and that you're absolutely obsessed, just like me. So let me walk you through my hair care routine, and all of my favorite products are gonna be linked down below. Okay, I just washed my hair and I wanna take you through my hair care routine. And of course, you guys know I love Ouai products and I'm so grateful that they're working with me in today's video. So first things first, we have shampoo. So about once a week, I'll use their detox shampoo, which is my absolute favorite shampoo of all time. This cleans your hair so well. I've never felt so like fresh and clean on my scalp, but it doesn't leave you dry. It removes old product really well because I use a lot of dry shampoo and this gets it right out. And then once a week, I'll go in with my anti-dandruff shampoo from Ouai, and I alternate these two. That way I'm making sure I'm hitting all facets of healthy hair. Then we have the conditioner, and they have different kinds for different hair types. And they have a quiz on their website that you can take, and it'll tell you exactly what kind of hair you have. And then I've been using this leave-in conditioner from Ouai for a really long time. So I spray it on my hands and I go through my hair like this, or if you don't want to get your hands involved, you can just spray it directly on your hair, and then it just helps your hair get brushed out like so easily, and it smells amazing. All of the Ouai products are just like so nice when it comes to how they smell. All of their products work really well together scent wise, but they're not like overpowering in any way. I just feel so good now that I have a hair care routine that I trust, and it's those small daily actions that really add up to having healthy hair. So you shouldn't just use any product that you see in the store. Having a hair care brand that you trust and that you know is going to benefit you is really important, not only for your self-confidence, but also for your scalp health, your hair health, and getting those long, luscious, thick strands. Like I said, I just feel like I have thicker, fuller hair ever since I started using Ouai, and I'm more confident, and I look forward to showering. I truly do. I look forward to my hair wash days, which I never did in the past because of the detox shampoo. 1 squirt of this goes such a long way, and this bottle lasts me months because you really don't need a lot. So get on your way to healthier hair one day at a time with shampoos and conditioners that are just right for you. Go to theouai.com/RachelVin for 15% off your entire purchase. That's theouai.com/RachelVin. I've also been keeping Vinny's cat tree here because when I'm here working, she likes to sit next to me, and it's the cutest thing ever. I'm gonna vacuum that because that's disgusting. This thing is so old that it sheds really, really bad. So I'm gonna go ahead and clean all of this up. All right, that is much better, looking nice and clean. And this is what we're dealing with right now. So my side is nice and tidy. I'm thinking to do curtains in here on both sides of each window to kind of like make it a little bit more cozy, similar to what we have here. But I'm thinking to do like a pure white in the office. These are kind of like a cream. I think a pure white in here would look really, really crisp and clean. I may ask AJ to hang that up for me just so that it's not on the floor, and I don't know, what else are we gonna put up there anyway? And then he put the drywall back in, so right now he's at Home Depot getting some plaster to plaster over that, and then we're gonna paint it. I also want to paint this black mark here that's from our mirror. That mirror there that we hang or that we lean on the wall, it like gives a little scuff marks. Also I would say about once a year, no more than that usually, I will go with a paintbrush throughout the house and touch up the walls, because we often get like scuff marks, and especially here by the door there's just like a bunch of scuff marks that you can't really see on camera, but you can definitely see them in person. The paint color that we have is Extra White by Sherwin-Williams. and it's in the matte finish. And I ingrained that into my memory because we don't have the actual paint buckets anymore. So I made the mistake once of buying flat instead of matte. We have flat on the ceiling, matte on the walls. I made the mistake of touching up the matte walls with the flat finish, and oh my gosh, it's terrible. So make sure you buy the same finish that you bought originally. All right, another thing on my mid-year reset checklist is to reward myself and treat myself by doing a little home decor spruce up. So what that means to me is buying affordable pieces here and there to kind of just add a touch of freshness to the home, if that makes any sense at all. So for example, this entryway rug we've had since we moved in. It's just like a little simple thing from Target, and I've always wanted to change it. So I ordered a replacement from Target as well, and it's like this little checkered pattern. I'll insert a picture. I don't know, I just think that'll be a little more cute, a little more fun, a little more my style. And it was only $30, and that'll be delivered on Thursday. And I'm kind of just like walking around and seeing like where I want to add pieces. We have a lot of options here in the dining room. I've been looking for mirrors there. I've also been looking for runners for the closet. So just kind of thinking of ways to add a little spice and just kind of finish the home decor. None of these things are too expensive. So the curtains are really affordable from Amazon. I'll link them. They are, I think, 30 bucks for two. And then the curtain rods are also from Amazon, and they just make the house look more cozy. Oh my gosh, Vinny has no water. Let's see if we can find Vinny. Where is Vinny? Where is Vinny? What are you doing? What are you doing? Are you trying to hide from me? I was running the vacuum, and she's always scared of the vacuum, so she runs and hides there. Also, lastly, on the home decor, I'm thinking to get a new throw blanket and just kind of like change it up a bit, because I don't really love the cream on cream on cream. There's like too many creams going on, so I'm thinking to do a different color here and kind of liven it up a little bit. All right, next up on the list, I just went through my miscellaneous things to look for these little felt pads, because ever since we got these dining chairs, I didn't put anything under them, and I don't want to scratch the floor. Not that we use this dining room, we literally never use it, but it's just something that I've been needing to do. So instead of this, we have this. I love things like that.
Take it away, feeling too good to me. Chilling all day, all in your space is where I wanna be. Here in this room, what did you do? I just can't get enough. Too caught up in your love. I've been trying to forget, but you won't let me. Something in my brain wants you. I've been hanging by myself, asking for help, but nothing seems to work on you.
Okay, we are nearing the end of our to-do list. I'm out of breath. Something really disgusting that I need to be doing maybe quarterly instead of mid-year is cleaning our air vent right here. So this is the air conditioner vent, and as you can see, it's disgusting with just like dust. Also, by the way, we've never replaced this. This is original with the house, and we've just been making it work. So I'm going to use the rags that I've been using throughout the day, because these are going to get gross anyways. That way I don't have to use a clean rag. So I'm going to wipe that down. We already changed the actual air vent itself. We change that every 3 months, so I just need to clean it on the exterior. Okay guys, the last thing on our list is to spray pest control. I've been seeing lots of cockroaches. It's summertime. That's when they like to come out and reproduce. So we have this. I bought it from Amazon. I'll link it down below. This lasts me like 3 years, okay? 30 bucks. Oops. Squirting everywhere. And then this little thing from Amazon. I saved this for last because it's outside. I'm gonna get sweaty, and I'm gonna shower right after this. I also spray some inside in the corners, especially around the doors. So, Vinny, you gotta go in your room. Go in your room. Okay guys, the last part of my mid-year reset that we need to do is set new intentions and or goal review. But here's the thing about the goals. I was reading over my goals for this year and I have not met any of them. That's really discouraging to me and it's kind of almost like depressing. So I'm not gonna read my goals to you guys because what's the point of me reading them and then being like, dang, well, I didn't make any progress towards any of these. That's just not the headspace that I want to be in right now. I'm not a big goal person anyway, and I know the purpose of these videos is like goals, but to be honest, I don't find them very motivating. I find them more discouraging than anything, especially because a lot of the things I can't control, like how many views I get on YouTube and whatnot. That being said, I do want to set some intentions for the rest of the year, and mainly I want them to be mental things. So obviously I'm struggling to conceive, and that's been a big mental burden for me. So I want to get to a place where I'm content with my situation and I'm not like desperately wanting the next thing to happen to me in my life, because even if I do get pregnant, then I'm going to be waiting for my 20-week ultrasound to make sure everything's okay, and then I'm going to be waiting for my birth, and then I'm going to be waiting for my kid to go to school, and there's always going to be something we're waiting for in life. So I think my intention for the rest of this year is to get to a healthy place between me, myself, and I and the Lord, and just like really be okay with whatever happens and trust His will, and just like completely release expectation and pressure to get pregnant from myself. Like no one's putting pressure on me, it's me. And I think you guys know what I'm talking about. So my main goal for the rest of the year is to just chill out, be content, and strengthen my relationship with God and other people. And yes, obviously I want to get pregnant this year, but writing that down is not gonna help me. And then my other goals are important, but they are not what define me. So just because I didn't finish my backyard remodel doesn't mean I'm not having a good year. And so I'm kind of taking a break from like judging myself on those goals. But let me know in the comments down below what you did to reset. If you're doing a mid-year reset, or if you got inspired by some of the things I did, let me know some of the things that you guys are doing and we can all like talk about it in the comments. So I love you guys so much. Thank you for giving me grace these past couple of weeks as I've been navigating just life in general. So I'm excited to get back into it, and I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.